Everyone, stop the search party. I'm fine. I've returned. Well, not really. Since it's been 7 months since I uploaded that rabbit video, I thought I'd do a video on an updated Hogwarts. But before that, let me explain why I've been gone. Domestic violence, no father, and no internet, which makes it difficult to upload YouTube videos. That's all. We've burned off a lot of stress after moving away, we're doing much better, and that gives me hope in the future on how we'll get back on our feet. Now focusing on today's subject, Hogwarts. This is my 6th or 7th attempt. The first Hogwarts got remodeled into the last Hogwarts you've all seen. After that, I completely started over, and several unexplainable circumstances brought me back to square one. So right now, everything is going smoothly. I'm going to use this opportunity to show you what I've done. I started this version in the beginning of April, and I've gotten a decent amount of stuff done, which I'll show you now. So right now, I'm in the boathouse, and this was the first thing I've started. Usually I start off with the, I think the Great Hall. I forgot, it's been so long. But this is my new boathouse. I went for the final versions, the final movie instead of the first two movies, and I like this version better. It looks really beautiful at night. You go up the stairs, and takes you to the viaduct courtyard, which is up here, and this definitely got bigger, as my sister had pointed out. I think it turned out much better. I'm proud of it. I really, really am. Every version keeps getting better, and I haven't given up, especially after I lost all my other Hogwartses. This is just supplies. This is the what is it called? The copper pot, according to Wikipedia. Pepper pot. This is the divination classroom. You'd probably recognize that in the 5th Harry Potter book. So, this is the entrance hall. You got the statue of the architect of Hogwarts, and then the beautiful Great Hall. Floating candles, all 4 Hogwarts tables, 5 including the staff. And you got the hourglasses, the banners. I'm proud of the ceiling. I've done better on that, and I'm really, really. I think my building skills have improved. Let me give you guys a nicer look at this. This goes to a little room that was in the 4th Harry Potter book. Just simple fireplace. I couldn't put a portrait of Violet because the whole building's diagonal. Down here is the... Down here is the trophy room. I use a little trick with the lighting by using glowstone slabs and stairs. It's an old classic lighting trick, but it works. I even added my favorite block in Minecraft, the bell. Love the bell. I think it's the best thing that has been added to Minecraft ever. So going up the stairs, I even added a door to the Great Hall balcony, which makes sense. I think they should have explained a bit better on how this whole staircase is at the back of the Great Hall. It doesn't logically make sense. Something that is a bit new, I did this pretty recently, a few days ago, is that I've taken something from the video games. According to Wikipedia, in the Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets video game, the architect of Hogwarts statue guards a hidden entrance to the Founder's Tower. So when you hop down here, you're taken to the Founder's Tower. And I did my best with the small space to match what it looked like in the game, and it has a feeling of neglect with the cobwebs. And the tower I chose was the tower on top of the Great Hall. And I figured this tower has never been in use for all my Hogwarts and other people's Hogwarts, so I'm like, that would be nice little hidden room, also great use. So I chose that. And I just realized I was talking and I was looking at the Grand Staircase Tower. I didn't go and put in the portraits. Flower Sparkle is actually helping me with that, so thank you so much for that. Love all my sisters and mom. But I guess you could just say that this takes place in the 5th movie, because Dolores Umbridge is taking down all the portraits. I'm sorry, no, she commanded Argus Filch to do that. But Staircase is kind of a bit confusing because it's practically a maze. Really, I even forget where I'm going and how I could get to the headmaster's office or Gryffindor common room. So, yeah. Few rooms I haven't done, and there's about like 3 rooms. The room of requirement, Dumbledore's office, and the chamber that's guarding the Sorcerer's Stone. I also figure that before I show you inside, I'll just give you a little look around Hogwarts. I didn't do the other side of Hogwarts, which is on the other side of the viaduct. I will do that soon once I'm finished with those 3 rooms. But you have the Lookout Tower. I think this is my best version ever. I like that. You got the Suspension Bridge entrance, the Gryffindor Tower, the Clock Tower, the Hospital Wing Tower. I've really improved my building skills over time, and I think Hogwarts, a castle that I know really well, is a really great way of me to practice my building skills. And I really thankful for this project, because there are a lot of designs that I've really come to over time, and that I've used for other projects, like my actually I haven't thought of a name, but it was a little city full of skyscrapers. Oh, it's my cat. But it was filled with skyscrapers and beaches and stuff and neighborhoods. Kind of dropped that project over time. That was like January. No, that was December. But yeah, this is the quad. Not really seen in the movies, but seen by a bird's eye view in the 2nd movie, and get a little glimpse of it in some of the Harry Potter games. So I really like this courtyard. I don't know what else I'm going to build next, or like how that's going to look, but that courtyard's my favorite out of all of them so far. Let's go to the Gryffindor common room. Let's just hop down here. No, you can't enter that room. I'm sorry. No, okay? You just can't. Why? Because you just can't. But anyways, like I said earlier, I get confused and lost on the stairs. This way. So, up the stairs and through a few corridors, you can get to this corridor, which is the 6th floor. I like this corridor. It's with the wallpaper and the window. This has a nice view. Go down this hallway. You have a few choices. You could go down here, or you could go through here. Like, I think this one's a bit more interesting to explore than this long hallway. So I'll just go through here so you guys can take a look around at this hallway. This goes to the hospital wing tower. I'll show you that in pretty soon. I've noticed that when I'm traveling around my Hogwarts, this staircase I've used often than the other staircases. I guess I just come to remember that or love it. But the fat lady portrait, walk inside, got a lot of lockers for like raincoats or rain boots or snow gear. It snows a lot around Hogwarts. And you have the new Gryffindor common room. I think it looks much more cozier. Of course, not as cozy as the Hufflepuff common room, but it looks much better. Got nice fireplace, spectacular views of the viaduct and the clock tower. And you have the dormitories above, boys and girls, left and right, up the spiral staircase. And yeah, it got smaller over time, but what am I supposed to do about it? At least I made both dormitories and managed to fit them in the same tower. But my sister Tiger's laughing.
I can't do it.
Hufflepuff common room. Next. Like I said, I love my sisters and mom. I don't know what I'd do without them. Anyways, down the hallway. Hufflepuff common room. Just in past here. Study hall, which was in the second movie. Magical theory classroom. Not much. Nice view of the quad, though. But we go to the bottom, right here, and this is basement level. You have the One-Eyed Witch, and this is secret passage to Honeydukes. And you got this really large corridor that goes to the dungeons, which I haven't worked on yet. The kitchens is over here, which is directly underneath the Great Hall. I think it looks much better than it did in the past Hogwarts kitchens I've made. A little resting area for the house elves, because really that's not explained where they're supposed to sleep. So I just added that. So, taking a right, you get to this little dead end full of barrels full of wine, vinegar, cranberry juice. I don't know, it's never explained. You get to this one big barrel, you just tap this button, hop inside, and you have the new Hufflepuff common room. This the design with the tree in the middle and the this big second floor balcony or whatever I'm just gonna call it second floor for right now. But that's a design I saw on, I forget what website it was, Flickr, DeviantArt, I don't know. I'll put in a link in the description, but to the artist, I really liked what they did, but I took a deep look at that picture and I turned it into Minecraft form, and I like it. It looks, it's bigger, it's much better and more cozier than the other version of my Hufflepuff common room. I almost entered the girls' dormitory. Oh my god. So, go through these barrels, and you have the dormitories for the Hufflepuffs. And something I like is the yellow and black wallpaper or tapestry. That one was I don't remember. I hadn't looked at that picture in a long time, but these wallpaper or tapestry stuff, that was my idea, because the walls would have looked plain without them, and I wanted to show as much yellow and black as possible to show that this room belongs to Hufflepuff. No Gryffindors, no Ravenclaws, no Slytherins, just Hufflepuffs. Go through here. Oh, you can also close the doors from behind. I think I should show you the entrance to the room requirements. I found this basic redstone technique. Kind of feel embarrassed that I haven't learned about this years ago, but it's never too late. But it's a simple piston door that actually camouflages itself. I really love this function. Works for a lot of secret passages, and especially the room requirement. Now, I haven't done the room requirement yet, but you'll get a whole bunch of buttons and choices of which what you want the room requirement to turn into. That I haven't worked on, nor the challenges are guarding the Sorcerer's Stone or Dumbledore's office. But once all three of those are done, then I get to move across the viaduct and do the other Hogwarts, and that includes the Herbology Gardens, the Astronomy Tower, Ravenclaw Common Room, and all the other magics of Hogwarts. Trying to think of what else I haven't shown you, what else could be worth time. Like, it's been 17 minutes right now. I don't want to make this video too long. Hufflepuff Corridor. This goes to the Divination Stairwell. This is going to be a cave to the dungeons. It was I think in the video games. I don't know. Divination Stairwell. This leads to practically all the floors to around the quad battlements. Go up the spiral staircase, and this will take you to 7th floor and the divination classroom. And I think this looks pretty better. I don't remember my other divination classrooms because I haven't taken pictures of those Hogwarts because actually I don't really have an explanation why I didn't take pictures, but that's practically my fault. Last time I took pictures or screenshots of my Hogwarts was the third one, and I did YouTube videos on the first one, which I redid, and that turned into the second one. This is the 7th and 6th one, and yeah, you have the hospital wing. A little bit too spacious, especially in the middle, but there was nothing I could do, and it looks okay on its own. The matron's office, the clock tower. This one was pretty hard for me to do, but I don't know anything about clocks, and I heard that clocks are one of the most confusing contractions out there, but I had to basically just make up the gears. I didn't know where I could look up the functions of a giant clock tower or something, but you have the giant pendulum, the bells. There's 3 of them, and yeah, you just go down the spiral staircase, either in this tower or that, and you get to the clock tower courtyard. This fountain was the most recent thing I have built before recording this. But yeah, you got a nice, pretty view of the clock tower. I guess that's pretty much everything for my Minecraft Hogwarts that is practically worth showing, because mainly around this area it's just classes and random hangouts and bathrooms, and yeah, other than Slughorn's office, which is right here, piano, the Slug Club, and of course this scene where, actually I'm not going to give out spoilers in case those haven't seen Harry Potter films, but those who have, you know what I'm talking about. I think that's practically it. That's something that this Hogwarts has that the others don't, is that I've used the space really well. I've took every nook and cranny and haven't turned into a long hallway really wide. I've used it and turned it into small hallways and rooms. So practically used up all the space for random classrooms and hangouts and bathrooms. But yeah, like I said, I will get those 3 rooms done, and I will get the other side of Hogwarts done. Then after that, the whole Wizarding World. That includes the Ministry of Magic, Diagon Alley, Malfoy Manor, even some minor places like Azkaban, the Isle of Dreer, where the Quintuped lives. But yeah, this is what I have so far before I expand it. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this update. Go to the comments. There will be a pinned comment made by me, and I will name a list of things that I will try and work on when I get back to YouTube. And hopefully that will be really fun to do. I'm really excited for that, and I'm really looking forward to testing out my editing skills. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!